Hi, ladies. This is Anonymous. And the thing is, tonight I want to talk to you about is being for real with yourself. If you got somebody in your life and they have been in your life for a long, long time, it's really. Excuse me. Before I got on here, I was not yawning or doing anything. I got on here basically to talk to you about men when they think they doing you wrong, and really when you let them do what they want to do, you really find yourself in a situation where you're hurt. They're running around being with their Tom, Dick, and Harry friends, their little girlfriends, and all these outside influences. It's kind of bad that men are like that and let people pull them left or right, front and back, and then that leaves you as a woman hurting and going through changes. I've been through this for 20 years. I am 47 years old. I've loved this man ever since I was 27 years old when I met him and I fell in love with him. I have been through up and down, sideways, backwards, and so on. And now he is older now, and I am older. He thinks that life is just a game. And I don't know, these days, men are really more after one another now. They start out being with women, wanting to be with us because they want to get the booty and they want to be with you. And then, opposite way, once they get you and they find that you're really a good woman or you're a good individual, they really run and chase things they shouldn't be chasing. My friend has a pretty bad addiction: crack cocaine, beer, cigarettes, and hangs around a bunch of men. And I guess it's I don't know, understand where you get the new ones from, the ones that he likes to hang and run around with. But I guess they call him, he jumped like a jet. He can be sitting still, but somehow he'll get up, he'll want to run, and wear himself out. I don't know why, but it's sad like that because, you thinking as a woman, you think that they loving and caring for you, but they got these big old humongous secrets. They're running behind men, allowing men to stick them in the behind. And that's where the HIV, gonorrhea, syphilis, and all this stuff come from. We go out and we do things when we're young, and we think that that's okay, because I know we want to be with multiple partners. But I've always been a down-to-earth individual where I feel like it would be nice to have one person, but unfortunately in my life, I guess it just has never happened for me. Because like I said, whenever I give my all in all to somebody, they turn around and stab me in my back. And I guess the whole thing I have to do in my life is kind of just look at myself and think about who I am and love me and not worry about a man. Because I've dealt with this person for 20 years. They haven't given me nothing but a bunch of hurt and pain. And we separated a couple times. I've been through the process. He trying to put stalking charges on me. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. He's tried to mentally, physically, emotionally abuse me. And I'm not going to say he's tried. He's done that. I've had to go through the court system. I have to go through so much in my life. But ladies, I'm just talking to you tonight because I know you don't know who I am. And I don't know who you are. But I feel like someone out here needs to hear this. Because if you're loving somebody and you want the relationship to work and you're letting yourself go, you really got to get down on your knees. Talk to God, tell him who you are and what it is you want to be. And can't nobody heal and deliver you but God. I know if it hadn't been for God in my life, I probably wouldn't be here. But I thank God for what he has done for me. And I thank God for saving my friend, because I pray, wishing the very best in my life. It's sad that he chose to run the street, be with his so-called friends, do things secretly behind my back. But I stretch forth my hands on this night that God Almighty, you all that I have. And you got my back. And I know that you're able to do all things but fail. I ask you, Lord, right now, Father, to have mercy on whomever's out there going through emotion, situation that I'm going through. That you will heal this young lady, young man, whomever out there going through trying to love someone and neglecting themselves and neglecting you in the process. I'm asking you right now, Father, open the window of heaven and pour out your blessings in their life. Give them the type of strength that I know that you have given me over the years. I've heard it, but oh God, I know that you're able to heal their broken heart, to direct them to go the right way, to direct them to do the right thing in their life. If it's a man they're really wanting, and that man is a promiscuous man that's right out here being with men, please, baby girl, find it in your heart to forgive him, go on with your life, and think about yourself. And if it's for you and him to be together, you can be his friend, just like I've been this person's friend. And I have been through a lot with this person. But I know God is able to do all things but fail in my life. And someday when he decides he really want to be with me, it'll be too late. Because God's going to transform my mind. He's going to transform my heart. He's going to transform my body. You know what I mean? Transform, not transfer, I mean transform. You know, basically my mind, my heart, my soul, and all the above. And it's going to be a big change in my life. It's my time to be transformed. Everybody else has lost the weight. Everybody else has gotten married, had children, and so on. But I truly want to thank God for what he's done for me. I truly know that someday I'm going to be able to get back everything the devil has stole from me. I'm going to be able to get my spiritual life back together. I'm going to be able to stand tall and mentally, emotionally, feel everything that my Heavenly Father wants to give me. And he's going to do it. Not many days, not many nights, not many moments. Because I've given my whole heart and soul to this individual. And they have found every way they could to hurt me. I have been through so much. And if it's something that you want to do in your life, sweetheart, and there's somebody you truly love and you truly care for, you give them to God. And if that man wants to be with you, then when you get yourself together, he will want to chase after you then. But as long as you're chasing him, he's going to chase after those men out there. Even if they're not even being with one another. It's just like it's some type of influence that a man has over another man. Especially when you got one that's on drugs, smoking, drinking, and all the above. It's sad he's like that. But I know some people out there got men like that. They bad. They got talents beyond talents. But they got so deeply wounded secrets. That's just like my friend. Secrets are so deep. I have been trying to figure him out for years, but I've never been able to figure him out. Physically, emotionally, I cannot figure it out. I cannot worry myself about him. I don't understand a lot of things that's going on, but I guess it's just not for me to understand at this time in my life. I have did it. I've fought. I've been there as a friend. I've been there as a girlfriend. I've always went there as a wife, but unfortunately that has not happened between us. He's been running for a long time. He's gotten a new vehicle. He's been chased after all these Tom, Dick, and Harry men. These men that's doing crack cocaine, sleeping around, all that type of stuff. But I don't have to worry about that because I'm holding my body to myself. And that's the thing I want to talk to you about. If you want to be physically, emotionally with someone, then the only person I can say to you is be physically, emotionally with is God. I know we all have those urges. And I know that God's going to heal and he's going to deliver your heart as well as my heart. And he's going to take you and allow you to be who you are. Because we all want sex. We all want to lay down and be with somebody that loves us. But if that man or that woman don't love you, and they going out there drinking and drugging and being with Tom, Dick, and Harry, all you can do is sit back, hold your head up, and go on with your life. And it hurts you, and I know it truly make you angry, but you have to go on and let it go. Because I've tried to do it for years myself, and I've been hurt for a long time. But when you become a friend of that person that hurt you, You have to be a friend from a distance. But the reality of it is you have to still hold it up in the Heavenly Father's hand. Because He is all you got. You can't stop nobody. You can't change nobody. You can't make nobody love nobody. But God got your whole mind, body, and soul if He give it to Him. And He can fix that situation. Because if a person don't want you, you stop chasing them and let them be. You may feel like you're neglected, but you're really not neglected. Because when they get full of that disease, they're going to come back to you and they're going to sit and talk to you. They're going to tell you everything you need to know. You may have to cry with them. You may have to try to console them. You may have to try to talk to them. But the thing is with you, whomever you are, you got to find a way to know which way to go. You're going to cry tears. You're going to hurt. You're going to have difficult situations that's going to come, that's going to bother your mind. You're going to be confused for a minute. But 1 minute you're going to be enlightened, because if you take the time and sit back and focus on it, allow your male friend, your female friend, whomever's out there feeling you, you will find out for yourself who it is that you want. And when you find out who they are and what their secrets are and all the things they think they're doing and they're getting away with it, oh, believe me, sweetheart, that's when you're going to have to sit back and talk to that man or that woman. And it's going to be hard for you to talk to them because you're going to know something is wrong. And they think they hide something. God's going to enlighten you. He's going to open your eyes. He's going to allow you to speak to them in a way that you'll be amazed how you can speak to them. You're not going to know how you're doing it. You're not going to get angry. You're going to just sit there and you're going to smile when you know all their secrets. Just like with my friend, I know all his secrets. And whenever it is that you know all their secrets, you just sit back and you smile. Hold your head up. Keep them in prayer. Ask God to forgive you for all that you've done. And I know everybody on this earth has done something they're not proud of. And as more as you chase this individual, the more they're going to run. But the reality of it is, when they run, they're going to run right into a pit that's going to truly mess them up. But as long as you know you have not dived in that pit, caused your body or any part of you to get burned, then you know you're doing the right thing. It hurts like hell, believe that. You have to forgive yourself, and you have to forgive that enemy and those friends of your lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, whomever. You got to find out what it is you want to do in your life. Just like many days and nights I've been wanting to be with this individual. But why would I lay down with someone that spirits are totally different than me? He's got the homosexual spirit, the crack addiction, the alcohol, the riding around with people, manipulating spirit, the hateful spirit, saying things that are very foul out of his mouth. He has many of those situations. But it ain't that I'm not saying that you shouldn't help your friend. But you help them. But you help them from a distance. And just know you don't lose yourself. Please, no matter what you do, don't lose yourself. You can love them. Be your friend. Give them your best. When you give it to them, you forgive them. And you go on and you look and you see. At due time, God's going to show you everything you need to see. You have a heart. Yes, you want to be loved. I want to be loved as well. As long as you got outside influences in your relationship, your friendship, whatever it is that you got going on, you don't have a chance. But you just stand still. And that's all I've been doing for years. But it's now time for me to just to tell you, standing still sometimes is just not enough. You gotta give your whole heart and soul to God and ask Him to take you up and down, left and right, to walk with you, follow your footsteps, and you follow His footsteps. You may have to cry, but through your tears, there is going to be a brighter day. There will be sunshine the next day. We all got to go through it. The wrongs don't make it right. I've given. I've loved. Can't do no more. Can't make you really feel anything when you're a man or woman that's got so much hurt, pain in your life and don't really know which way to go. That's something that makes it hard for a person like myself that's never really been out there in the world, sleeping around, being mean, being around bad influences. I have had some friends that just didn't agree with the lifestyle they live, but I had to go through it. Now I understand. We all have to go through things. But God is able to do all things but fail. And I know that you're able, God, to fix the situation. Whether He be with me, or whether He go out there with those millions and crash. I don't wish Him that, but I just pray that you'll help him along the way. Keep him protected. Even though he has always been in my life, he's always found ways to hurt me. And I'm just asking that you restore unto me everything you have wanted me to do out of a young girl up into a woman now. I stood. So now it's time for you to help me to be better than I ever been before in my life. To repent, to be delivered, to look up and to smile at my enemy when I walk down that path. You allow me to walk back through that path and see that man and that woman again in my life. Same with you people. You gotta feel it. You gotta go through it. In order for you to be able to tell some other woman or man out there about something. I can tell you because I'm going through it. Because I've always loved and cared. But they've always tried their very best to think they were slick. But the reality is, they're not slick. The only thing they're doing to themselves is making themselves sick. Because there's not a man I want on this earth that's not caught that HIV, AIDS, and lived. They might have went through change. They got sick, got colds, pneumonia. And that's what you want, then you chase after that. I'm through chasing. I'm just walking, leaning not to my own understanding, leaning in God's hand. I can't do nothing about it, but I know someday and somehow, everything I need in my life, I'm going to be able to get things. I'm going to be able to get back what the devil took from me. Because I'm going to get my strength back. All that's been taken from me. And I pray that day comes that this individual will want me But when he truly want me, my heart and my mind, my body and my soul will truly be in another frame. That's all I'm wanting. All I'm asking for is to restore me. And you got some of us that have that third eye where we can sense and know things are going on. But we just weak. And we just line it out. But it's time to open it up and figure out what is what. Can't change nobody. All you can do is just love them from a distance. And know that you're worth. And I know who I am. It took me years to figure out who I was. And being that I was with this individual, we were so physically, emotionally attracted to one another. But after so many years, things changed. He got around some people that didn't know nothing about me, but they called me everything but a child of God. And he was right along with them. But it turned out I had to be the one to help him along the way. But sometimes you let so many people do the wrong thing to you. And you have to cry. But the relativity is, you just keep standing. Keep fighting. Because it's going to be all in one day. Because life is short. When you got a man or woman that want to live like that, let them live like that. Because they're killing themselves. They're not killing you. That's why I tell you to stand. And don't fall. Peace be still. Because someday, they're going to wish for you. Ladies, gentlemen, they're going to love you. In a way that you're going to be like, oh, great Jehovah. That's all I'm saying. Yep. So it's time to change the way you think. When you got a man or woman out there that's cheating and knowing they're doing wrong, it's time to just stop worrying. Let that man or woman go. So I can tell you, can't make that man or woman care that about it. You have to figure out what you want to do. Thank you. You want to have a blessed one. And I hope that everything works in your life. But just don't get caught up in the things I've been caught up in. The mental, physical, emotional abuse. The lies, the deceit. The homosexual lifestyle. Just know that you're worth. And be happy with yourself. And if there is another man or woman out there for you, you just sit back and wait on God. I chased and I done my part. I can't chase no more. I can't worry about it. His body gonna be so messed up one day, but he gonna figure it out. But God can still deliver him. But you can pray for that person as long as you live. But it's up to them to figure out what it is they want to do. But they're going to do what they're going to do. They're going to do them. You can just pray for them. But get up and figure out what you want. Stop worrying about that. Because what somebody can do, this person can do, somebody else can do it. And can do it well and better. Just like with me, I'm going to get up, get me together, and go on my life. I'll be happy. Since that part of us just stopped, then I guess the best thing I can do in my life is just pray for him and run on. That's all. I'm alright. I understand now. I understand. I know where you're going now. You gotta figure it out. And you will figure it out. I'm free now. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, gentlemen. And I hope that you understood what I'm saying. Figure it out. Understand it. Saying of it. It has nothing to do with you. Yep. The whole purpose of this is to let you know, don't worry about nobody else. Focus on yourself and your worth. Thank you.